Yo, 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 yo. What's up? Back with another one. Honestly, this video was supposed to come out a week ago, but I don't know, man. I feel like time just flies. Like, I'm trying to consistently post at least like once. I'm trying to make it twice a week, but then by the time I realize it's already been like a week or 2 weeks since I last post. So I think after this week I'm definitely going to try, like, I'm actually gonna set actual alarms to remind me to record videos. I generally just forget. But yeah, today's gonna be a bit of a different one. It'll be like a continuation of the Pokemon video I did a while back. It was like fun facts about Kanto. But yeah, this time though, I'll actually have gameplay on the video though instead. You may or may not know if you're a Pokemon fan. If you're not, then you probably don't. But I think like around March, Pokemon released, they re-released Fire Red and Leaf Green on Nintendo Switch. And if you don't know, Fire Red and Leaf Green are the remakes of Kanto, so Gen 1. They're the remakes of Red, Blue, Yellow, and Green. Green is, I think if you or in Japan, those are the originals, and then like in the West, it was Red and Blue. But I've never played Gen 1. Like, I think a very long time ago. But yeah, I've been playing the games. I bought Leaf Green. So when I was playing, I was like, hold on, I should probably record this gameplay, and I could make like some fun videos out of it. So think of this as a part 2 to the video I made a couple months ago. Alright, first fact. So I think this is commonly known probably at this point, but Kanto originally had more towns in early development of Pokemon Red and Blue, but several were cut due to Game Boy memory limits. Honestly, when you look at Pokemon games now and how the towns, the recent regions feel so empty, when I've been playing Leaf Green, even though the towns are kind of small, but something about them, they just feel so lively, especially like Saffron City. And you compare it to literally any city in like Gen 9 or Gen 8, and it's like they were so much better back then. But yeah, next fact, the Safari Zone is mysteriously closed in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, with no real explanation, likely a development shortcut. Honestly, I never use Safari Zones in Pokemon games, so whatever. But I guess that's kind of odd when I'm not sure if Red or Blue had the Safari Zone. But if they did, and Fire Red and Leaf Green didn't, that is kind of odd. Next fact. Okay, this one, like, everybody knows, but the infamous glitch Pokemon Missing No is tied to how Kanto loads wild Pokemon data along the coastline near Cinnabar Island. If I remember correctly, wasn't Missing No like also part of a creepypasta? I don't know, Gen 1 had so many creepypastas, so one thing though, I will say that I didn't appreciate, or I really didn't know though, I don't know, like Gen 1 is just not really where Leaf Green. It's only until now that I'm playing it. But the lore, honestly, is kind of good. Like, I really like some of the lore because it's kind of dark. But this is what the next fact is kind of getting into. But the Pokemon Mansion on Cinnabar Island contains journals that imply Mewtwo was created there, not just a generic lab setting. It's kind of crazy because I think I remember, isn't like the first Pokemon movie kind of going into that? I remember that's Mewtwo's movie, right? I think I saw it like a couple of times when I was a kid, like in elementary school. But I think I did hear that Mewtwo was like genetically, like he was made, he was created, like he's an artificial Pokemon. But I think the lore in the game's it's kind of darker than I thought it was. But yeah, next fact, Mewtwo is one of the only Pokemon in early games with a clear, human-driven origin story tied directly to Kanto. I think this is what I'm trying to say, that I didn't realize that Mewtwo's lore was that interconnected with Kanto. Like, I thought it was just there. Like I knew it was created, but I didn't realize like how many other characters were involved in it and its lore. But yeah, I kind of like it. I feel like compared to lore from the recent regions, even though this lore is kind of simple, I really like it. But yeah, I kind of thought that was cool. I think that kind of made, like, once I found out that there was a good bit of lore, that kind of made me more interested to play the games. But yeah, now this one, I feel like everybody knows, but Lavender Town's theme in the original games had high-pitched tones that reportedly caused discomfort, leading to one of the gaming's earliest creepypastas. Bro, when I think it was like 6th grade or something, and I first heard about this, I kid you not, bro, that night, I could not sleep at all. I was terrified, bro. I was shaking in my boots, bro. Like, I could not sleep. I vividly remember this because I went to school the next day, and I remember, I think my other friend, we had watched a video together, and he was like, I couldn't sleep, and I was like, me too, bro, me too. And so it's like, looking back at it, it's like, how did we even find this scary? Like, I don't know, I guess that's the point, it's a children's game. But yeah. But okay, next fact. Team Rocket essentially runs parts of Kanto's infrastructure, like Zolfco, suggesting the region is more corrupt than it seems. That's kind of cool. I did not know they ran Zolfco. Did I miss that in the game? Did they specifically state that in the game? I don't know. But yeah, next fact. Route 23, which I think Route 23 is the Victory Road path, right? Is strangely narrow and isolated, almost like it was rushed compared to other areas. I'm assuming, I think this is referring to Red and Blue, because there are pictures. Yeah, okay. There are like pictures of the route, but it's in Red and Blue. These don't look like the Game Boy Advance graphics. I mean, I don't think I've gotten to that point in Fire Red and Leaf Green, so I'll have to wait and see. But Victory Road paths to me, like, has always been a very hit or miss for me. I think my favorite Victory Road remain to this 1 specifically. I thought it was just pretty cool. But okay, next. The Seafoam Islands. Kern's puzzle is one of the few times Kanto uses environmental physics instead of just simple navigation. Honestly, I didn't even do Seafoam puzzles. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I did beat the games. Why don't I remember Victory Road? I think I kind of speed ran it, not gonna lie. I didn't even do Seafoam Islands. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just like I need to be a Gen 1er, but Gen 1 just I only played it just to say I played it. But yeah. Next fact. In Gen 1, critical hit chance is based on speed, making fast Pokemon like Alakazam even more broken. That's kind of crazy. I did not know that. That's not in Fire Red and Leaf Green though, I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, Gen 1 Kanto, so I'm assuming that's referring to the original games. That's kind of crazy. Oh, dang. I have heard that, Sabrina was like the hardest gym leader in Gen 1, so I'm assuming that's probably right. That's probably why, right? Because I'm pretty sure Ace is Alakazam. That's crazy, though. That would be so annoying. I bet that was annoying. Next fact. The move Focus Energy actually lowers your crit rate due to a programming error. That's kind of crazy. I mean, makes sense, right? Like, it's the first games. And, I mean, it's not like they had the biggest budget in the world at that point, I'm assuming. So, wow. Sometimes I do want to, like, play, the original games. But now that I'm watching stuff like this, like reading stuff like this, I don't know. I guess that's why people say that Fire Red and Leaf Green are like the definitive Gen 1 experience. Alright, next fact. Your rival, Blue, becomes champion right before you, meaning you technically dethrone him minutes after his victory. That's kind of funny. I like Blue. I will say that's one of the things I do like about Kanto the most is the fact that Blue is definitely one of the better rivals in all of the games. I think in recent years, the rival has kind of like lost its, what's the word? Aura, I guess. Like they're not as good as they used to be. I think the last rival that I genuinely enjoyed was what was the name? What was his name? Well, no, Nimona from, I think that's her name. Nimona from Gen 9 was alright. She was cool. From Scarlet and Violet. She was alright. But before that, oh god, we were like, it was just L after L after L. Was not feeling any of them. But alright, next fact. Professor Oak was originally planned to be a secret boss battle, but it was cut. I wish that would have been a thing. Like, had I played the games at that point, that would have been cool. Next fact. Giovanni is okay. In later games, Cinnabar Island is destroyed by a volcano, showing Kanto actually changes over time. Rare for Pokemon regions. Okay, so I think this is referring to when you play Gen 2, when Kanto, like in the post game, I'm pretty sure Cinnabar Island at that point is destroyed, right? So I'm assuming that's what it's implying. That's what it's referring to. Yeah, I think that's cool. But granted, it's not like they've had chances to do that since Kanto is the only other region that we can visit in like another game that's on another region. So I hope they do that too. I don't think they can though at this point. Like, do you know how much development that would take? Like development time. I don't think that would ever happen again. Alright, last fact. Kanto is the only region where stones are found so early and in large quantities, which is why many Gen 1 Pokemon rely on them. I think this might be true because I remember in Mount Moon, I was hunting for a Clefairy, but you know, in other games, like it's so annoying to come across like a stone, like you have to go really out of your way or wait until late game. So I was like, okay, I'll probably get a moonstone like later on in the game. And then I think like 1 minute later, a couple minutes later, there's like I found a moonstone. I was like, oh, okay, never mind. But yeah, this is probably true. I think I'll stop here. But yeah, there's something different I wanted to try. Since I recorded the gameplay, I wanted to see how it would mesh with me doing ASMR. I'm playing with the mic, by the way. I just instinctively started doing that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. These are more of like just random videos. But after this one, I am going to try my best to upload at least once a week, but I'll try my best to upload twice because I'm really enjoying it. It's just the fact that I have like a lot to do, and then when I do have free time, I kind of just forget. But I kind of want to take the channel into more of like series formats. So for example, like I want to do videos where I play with the mic, and then other videos where I do like random like triggers. I was thinking about doing positive affirmations